We are ready to race. Here comes the noise. And they're all away. And Stuart Emery, who's had some really good starts, tries to fire his Volvo off down the line, but can't get ahead of the three that were in those much better positions, I say. But Pat Durand is on the outside of Talladega, and Stuart Emery is still trying to come through, but cannot get that done. As up ahead, well, it was a brilliant start, wasn't it, by Alan Crockett. He leads the way. Then it is French, then Durand, followed by Emery. Charlie French, who won the championship last year, well, he desperately wanted to get ahead here. Alan Crockett won on Saturday, the first round. French came second on Saturday in the first round, and Bristow third. And we've had a collision at the top end, I think, or is it just a spin? It's Durand anyway that's involved, but out ahead it is still Crockett from French. There's nothing between them at all. Emery up to third, Tapscott fourth, Maroney fifth, and Bristow is in sixth place. Seventh for Durand, who's managed to pick that car up and get going again. And then it is Steve Pascoe in the Sierra, as over the jump they go again. These fantastic pre-92 cars, led by Alan Crockett up the hill. No joker in the Super Retro. 5-lap final. Around they go up to the hairpin. Got to keep it neat, hasn't he, Alan Crockett? But he won on Saturday. He knows how to win races. Down the hill they go, down Hairy Hill. And Bristow gets a bit wide out of the hairpin as Durand in the background tries to come through too. There they are through paddock, and it's as they were. Crockett leads, French second. It was 2/10 of a second the gap, and it's still 2/10 of a second the gap. Actually, it's just slightly expanded, but not by much. As you can see, the two there a bit wide by Crockett on the exit of Talladega, manages to gather it back up. And Stuart Emery, who finished fourth in the first round, is up to third, and the gap between him and fourth, between him and Tapscott, is as it was. But we saw him slowing in that last semi-final, and Maroney's got a bit of a problem too, just kicking up a lot of dust, a lot of smoke in the back of his car. And way up ahead, well, it is still Crockett and French, and they are so close. French really trying to force the issue, but Crockett driving in his mirrors, you'd imagine. Completes lap number 3. There is nothing between these two. Emery can't get anywhere near them at all, but luckily for him, Alan Tapscott can't get close to him either. And up they go into Talladega. The penultimate time, a much nicer line, a much better line, and they took him. French took Crockett, but Crockett grabbed it back in Talladega, and that is how you do it if you're Crockett. I tell you, just wait for the opportunity. It came straight back to him after French overtook. And Crockett is back in front. Emery watching on behind. He's got his big gap behind him, and Tapscott. Up the hill they go, and it's a bit of a wide line again from French, and that allows Crockett to disappear off up the road. Durand kicking up a bit of dust there as he ran slightly wide out of the Devil's Elbow, but the gap has expanded, and Crockett goes across the line, starting his final lap. 1.3 seconds is the gap between first and second, and there is second place French. Can't get close to Crockett, can he? No one can get close to Emery though in third place. It's as they were. Just don't do anything silly, Alan, and this is yours. Into the elbow he goes. French is going to try and push him, remind him there. He's right in his mirrors now as they come out the elbow, and up the hill they go. French moves over to the left-hand side, a slightly different line in, a slightly different line out maybe. Runs it wide, tries to tuck it in. Oh, it's like a boat, isn't it, sometimes? It swings around that tight hairpin, and down the hairy hill they come. Round paddock bend for the final time. And the checker flag is awaiting Alan Crockett for the second time this weekend. 2 from 2 from him. Charles French, the reigning champion, comes home in second, and Stuart Emery punches the air as he crosses in third place. Over goes Tapscott in fourth, fifth place to Bristow. Still waiting for Durand to come through at the top end as well. I think we may have lost Pascoe. Looks like we have. No Pascoe in sight, but Durand is here and he comes through. Pat Durand enjoying himself out here in these Super Retros. And that is the final done. What a final between Crockett and French. Stuart Emery there or thereabouts as well. Great performance from him. I'm sure he'll be extremely happy. The way he was punching the air in his car. Well, We need to get some microphones on these guys, don't we, in the cars, and listen to what they're saying, because I'm sure it'll be, well, expletive-filled, but also joy-filled as well here on Easter Monday. Round 2 as Super Retro goes to Alan Crockett.